entertainment purposes only. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and the subscribers. Give me a second. I'm going to hit my blunt one more time because this reading is going to be dramatic, okay? I've already picked up on some psychic energy and it's crazy. Hold on. Give me a second. Hope everyone's doing fabulous. We're going to start with Keyshia. I was just thinking about who we're going to start with. Miss Cole. I bought her album in high school that had that Missy Elliott remix on it. And there was another song on there I really, really enjoyed. As far as the R&B girlies go, I've actually supported Keyshia because I do think her voice is cool. I'm going to take one more hit and I'm going to get into it, y'all, because the drama is real is real. Mm-hmm. Is Keyshia Cole cursed? Tatiana, why would you put that in the title? Why does it seem like Keyshia Cole can't catch a break? Shout out to Merlot. Because I feel like Keyshia do be drinking. I don't want to say Keyshia got a drinking problem. But I feel like her problems go away when she picks up the drink. Just saying. She has a lot of water placements. Keyshia Cole is a Cancer. That Cancer sun is very intense for her. In her emotions and the way that it can kind of affect her mindset. At times, I've never done an energy reading or anything on Keyshia Cole ever. This is my first time. So if it's kind of stop and go, it's because I'm receiving a lot of downloads. And we've seen Keyshia go through these really weird series of unfortunate men, okay? And when she was dealing with the football player who was sitting on a window talking about Keyshia, you a bitch, Keyshia, you this, Keyshia, you that. And she was trying to take up for him and say, oh, he just has a mental illness, which he does. He does. People think he has CTE from getting hit in the head from playing football. But why does it almost feel like Keyshia can't catch a break in her emotions and in her love life? And you guys, this was crazy. When I decided, okay, I'm going to do these 3 topics for my celeb reads today, and I started thinking about Keyshia Cole and the energy around her, I started to see a dark-skinned woman with certain features. And I remember watching Keyshia's reality show about basically finding her father, her mother's drug addiction, which Keyshia's mother did pass away from a drug overdose. Rest in peace to her. So Keyshia suffers a lot in the heart chakra. She would be a great candidate for heart chakra Reiki. For all that energy that's been stuck in her heart since childhood. You know, Keyshia was an orphan. And when you take away a child's chemical parents, that does a number on people's mental health. A child and parent relationship is it's involved with a lot of chemicals. And that's another reason why certain energies have manifested around Keyshia. I don't know if she's gotten sleep paralysis before, but I'm picking up the energy of like sleep paralysis. But the woman who I ended up channeling through Keyshia's energy was her sister. Her sister's into voodoo. Her sister goes to a voodoo lady. That came through so strong. And this is just me psychically. I tell you guys, I don't need cards. I do cards because you guys enjoy cards. But energetically, I do not need them. I'm a very, very strong psychic empath. And Keyshia's sister has always been very jealous of her. Not only does Keyshia's sister feel like she's always been prettier than me, her energy towards her is very defensive and hard and frustrated. Almost like a why can't I be more like you type of energy. I'm going to pull some cards, but I definitely do pick up that Keyshia's sister has sent her some like weird ass spell work, like heartbreak spell work, depression spell work, anger, dark entities. I'm not gonna name them, but I just heard a couple of entities' names. But I don't like to say those kind of things out loud, especially when I get them through readings, because I know the energy in my readings is already really intense because my energy is really intense. So I'm not going to say that for you guys. I think I want to get into my Oracle deck. I was going to touch the tarot, but we're going to get into Oracle. And I need smoke and water. So let me get this incense because Spirit told me to get smoke and water because Keyshia's sister has been putting an evil eye towards her for a long, long, long time. Keyshia Cole's sister has really been feeling very negative towards her for a fat minute. And I wouldn't be shocked if some kind of information came out about that in the next couple of years, or some kind of family feud or something. Because the energy she has is like Keyshia really loves her sister. It's kind of sad. Like she really cares for her sister and wants her sister to do great and amazing. But then her sister just evilized her because she just feels like, why didn't I get the looks? Like something here about looks and talent. And the sad thing is, Spirit is telling me that Keyshia's sister is talented. And if you focus enough on your talents, you don't have to hate on your sibling, on your friend, on your coworker, on your significant other. You don't have to hate on nobody. You can expand on your gifts. And Keyshia's sister never did that. Just a little smoke because, and it's even crazy, you guys. I walked to the corner store maybe a couple minutes before I came on here to fuck with y'all. And I literally said, I'm like, bro, why is the air so thick? I don't know about anybody else, but the air has been feeling thick to me. Like I was walking and I felt like I was walking through a bunch of fucking portals. And the energy was very, very weird. So make sure you are meditating and you are praying, because that energy when I was outside just trying to, do a quick little 1-2 and come back inside was weird. Okay, shout out to my empath. Shout out to my people that are energetically sensitive. And you could really feel like portals. Like I was feeling portals. Like there's a lot of portals being opened on us. So we got to be careful. A lot of these celebrities, the media, the government, they're in on opening portals on us. Google what CERN is. CERN. Google it. That's your homework. If you're watching this video, you better Google CERN. I'm not playing with you. Google CERN. Let's get into Keyshia. Happy family. That kind of makes my heart feel for Keyshia, because it's like deep down, ever since her childhood, because Keyshia was an orphan, she just always felt like all I want is a happy family. And if you're someone you went through child abuse or, any kind of abuse, especially emotionally and mentally and verbally, you just kind of feel like, damn, where's the love at? And I understand that. I do feel like Keyshia is manifesting the right partner, because she has spiritual help. We got Archangel Michael and walking away. The one thing for Keyshia is to keep learning is to how to walk away from toxic people. Keyshia has an issue walking away from toxic people. What I'm getting in this walking away card, especially with who was that guy she married years ago, Booby. I'm seeing him. Even though her and Booby got a divorce and stuff like that, they were still sleeping together. And she ended up getting heartbroken again, thinking, you know, oh, I can revamp the situation with him. And then there was the other young man who she had her youngest kid by. And after they broke up, they were still kind of, you know, talking, seeing each other, but it still ended up in the same sort of situation here. So Door to Spirit, I do feel like Keyshia's going through a spiritual awakening, but I feel like it's kind of forced because her guides are tired of her going through the same pattern. Yeah, I see her going through the same circle over and over again. Like Keyshia, she's running circles around my board because she does the same thing. She dates the same kind of people. It's time for her to grow up mentally. And this broken heart is meant for her to understand that things end up a certain kind of way because you're not paying attention to the patterns that you're putting out there. She's starting to understand her patterns. Something is breaking off her energy, though. Yeah, anxiety. Something is breaking off her energy. Whatever this projection was that I picked up that was coming from her sister, it's dissolving. And that's what happens. A lot of people don't know that when you end up dabbling in things like any form of magic, right? Especially when you are in an angry state. And sadly, a lot of people make this mistake, right? Because it's not our job to judge, destroy, hurt, teach karma. That's not our job. So a lot of people get trapped up in that energy when they do any kind of form of magic. And I do feel like Keyshia's sister is feeling, this is Keyshia's sister. Because there's something here about change happening, regardless of anything, right? If you're God's child, if you truly have a good heart, you're not forsaken, you're not forgotten. Everything will come through for you. Yeah, the envy card. Patience in reverse. What is going on with Keyshia's sister? Is she about to expose herself? I wouldn't be shocked if some kind of news came out about Keyshia's family or her sister. Because she's very heavy in her energy, and it's like, girl, what are you doing? It's that kind of vibe. Like I'm sitting back looking kind of weird. Like what is she doing exactly? And then the High Priestess fell in this deck over here. Okay, Keyshia. Next. I'm over it. It's so hot in here, and I tried to turn the fan on. I turned it too far the other direction. Is Cardi scared to drop her second album? Petrified, terrified. How long has it been? 7 years, 6 years since we even got like an album, an EP. And it's crazy. Now that I'm sitting here talking about this, I'm like, Cardi didn't even put out like an EP. You know what I'm saying? Like a little 7 songs, 8 songs. People always put out EPs. What happened to mixtapes? Cardi, what the hell is going on with you? I'm about to get started. Hold on. Because for some reason, It's really funny. The way Spirit is putting it, it's like Cardi thinks that she's invisible / invincible. Very weird. Who backs her? She's with Atlantic Records. But who is she under? Because these artists are at labels. Don't get me wrong. All of these artists are at labels, but there's always somebody that they're under. So whoever Cardi is under at Atlantic, she feels like this person has bestowed upon her the power to be invisible and invincible in the industry, kind of in a very sick, twisted way here. I can't lie. It's just how the energy is coming up. Y'all try to say I'm a Cardi hate page. No, I just tell the truth on this channel. I don't kiss ass. And when it comes down to Cardi, honestly, I do want more songs. I do want more. I wouldn't say that I'm a 100% Cardi fan, but I do like music, and I do think that there has been some verses that I do like from her. I'm not a hater. I just want better. And I want more, and I want less PR stunts, because every time I do a reading on Cardi, it comes out PR stunts, bribery, and all of this crazy shit. And then apparently it's been circulating that Cardi B paid for some women to jump Akbar V in a club. That's the rumor that's going around here. That Cardi's doing more and more bribes now than ever. I'm gonna ask, how does Cardi B feel about this next album? Let's get straight into it. Wow. She's so stuck on the past, you guys. That's why she has not been able to truly ground herself and buckle down with the Six of Cups. First of all, she's ungrounded. Second of all, Cardi, have you been hitting the bottle a lot? Because this is given like drinking and smoking to old pictures. There's something about Cardi going through pictures in the past, or this could be statistics or paperwork, or there's something about her going through past stuff. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Even I'm picking up finances are not the same. I wouldn't be exaggerating to you guys if I said that Cardi feels like she wants to cry every second. Because she feels like she can't. The Six of Cups talks about the past. Where my tarot readers at? I know you're watching me. Okay. Hello. She's so stuck on how things used to be and what things were. If you want to move forward in being a freaking trash man, okay, if you want to move forward in being anything, you can't think about how nothing in the past was. It doesn't matter what you do. And what's happening is Cardi is basically not giving herself the mental and emotional tools. She's trying to rely on Offset, but Offset, ooh. It's almost like he could care. He could give a fuck. Wow. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. That's why I laughed and I said, ooh, like that, because that's that kind of energy. You know, that's why Cardi was screaming on live, talking about something, you bitch, nigga. I'm sorry, that video is funny as fuck to me. Every time Cardi goes on those rages, I just be laughing because I'm like, girl, get in the studio, put that shit on a track. You over here screaming and yelling at Offset, put that in a song, B. What needs to happen is Cardi needs to bundle up all these emotions and put it in her songs. And stop trying to be so materialistic and shallow. Even Cardi's realizing she needs to get deeper with herself and with her music. So I feel like Cardi might have one more emotional outburst, or maybe even two, and then maybe we might get something from the album. because I do feel some kind of push as well from this. Remember I told you guys I was picking up on a record label executive, but I don't know their name. Whoever this person is, they're definitely pushing Cardi to start doing something, girl. Okay, that's why she dropped those 2 singles, but it's time for more than just 2 singles. Yeah, strength. It's like, it's time to give something of substance, something that's gonna give her those same numbers. But this is what Cardi's mind is, because she's so preoccupied with the past, you guys. 6 of Cups was the first card out, the 10 of Swords. Ace of Wands and the Sun. It's interesting. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Every time I read Cardi, some fucking strong spell work be trying to come out, because she's always trying to exert her energy over the public. And she pays people a lot of money to do spell work for her. A lot of money. It always comes out without a fail. But that's a part of the reason why she's so stuck in the 6 of Cups. Cardi, you need to give yourself a chance. Didn't I say that before? This is why I don't be reading Cardi that much, because I almost feel like I be telling her the same advice over and over and over. It's annoying. It's with the Strength card, it's time for her to break these patterns. And that could be with Offset, okay, because he does upset her. You know, being a woman, I have been there, you know, with weird men, weird friends that kind of emotionally abuse you, mentally abuse you a little bit. So I do feel like for her sake, maybe she should actually separate with him. But with the Strength card, he has a very strong hold over her and her emotions, and she feels like it's kind of sad, because what I'm picking up is that Cardi feels like she can't make music without Offset. That is sad. Wow, I'm about to take a sip of this Merlot. Hold on. It's like, girl, you had this career before you met him. And I hate it when people do that to themselves. You know, you already had a place in life. You already had something going on for yourself. And then you meet somebody and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do it without them. Like, shut up and get down to business. That's why the Strength card came out. She needs to get down to business, or else Cardi's going to have another Tower moment. This could be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. But with the Strength card, I am picking up her ancestors, her guides, and they are trying to lead her down a path where she will feel a little more comfortable with doing what she needs to do, not feeling so insecure. I am picking up insecurities that kind of run her at times, and that's not where her head needs to be. Cardi, you need to be stronger. That's what Spirit is calling for. Come on, girl, get to it. All right, next. Ooh, I need some holy water, because whatever Santeria those women be doing is very creepy shit. I'm seeing like skulls and bones and chicken bones and all kind of crazy shit. Oof, jeez. Fix it, Lord. All right. All right. I saw a video today and I wasn't too happy about it. Shout out Miss Lowdown. She has a very intense channel on YouTube, actually. So shout out to her. And you guys should actually check out that channel, to be completely honest with you. And she be putting out a lot of information. So I really suggest that you guys actually tap into Miss Lowdown's channel. It's actually really informative. And she puts out the news and stuff be coming to fruition. She's not a psychic or anything. It's a real channel. I barely watch psychic channels, by the way. I tell you guys that. But it's more like information, you know? Like, I'm one of those realistic psychics. I like information. You feel me? Facts type shit. So, there is a breakup rumor going around, and there is some rumors. I've heard this before, but I was kind of waiting for some things to get, you know, to start coming out a little bit. But apparently, while Nicki has been on tour in the times where Kenneth does not come with her or not been with her, there's been women over at the house while Nicki's on tour. And there's another rumor that Nicki has bought a home for just her and Papa. Now, I told you guys about Kenneth, and I've been telling y'all about Kenneth for a long time on this channel, even when the bars were trying to come into my videos and fight me all the time, especially back when I told you guys maybe 2 years ago that Nicki was dealing with a drug problem, only for her to speak on the drug problem in the Vogue that came out this year. So like I say, this is a truth channel. I am a fan of a lot of people's music and I enjoy music, but this is not about ass kissing. This is about the truth. And the truth is, I've always picked up on these subliminals. Now, if you're the kind of if you're really my kind of person, when you watch like music videos or even commercials, or when you hear certain things or even certain songs, right? You pay attention to the subliminals that are coming out through the commercial, the song, the video, whatever it is you're watching, right? Because I definitely do that. And in the Megatron video, I just want to point out that there was a scene where Kenneth looked to be standing in a high rise, and all of a sudden the high rise started to become like dismembered. Like the chairs were flying everywhere, the desks were flying everywhere, the lights was flickering. It was like some like weird kind of like supernatural energy. I don't know if you guys can like feel me on what I'm saying here, but I do feel like that one of Kenneth's baby mamas does point very, what is that? Is something burning? Oh shoot, this was burning next to me, this little incense. But one of Kenneth's baby mamas does point very negative energy towards Kenneth and Nicki. And there's been one of his baby mamas continuously trying to get in between them, but not even get in between them. It's really because, listen, a woman can only get in between a man and a woman if the man lets it happen. That's a sad truth that a lot of people don't want to realize, right? They want to go after the woman or the other person, whatever it is. And, you know, that person cannot come into your relationship unless your significant other allows that shit. And sadly, I was going to title this video The Sad Truth about Nicki and Kenny, because I do feel like Kenny has played on Nicki's emotions in a way that is very toxic. And I've said this before, he treats her emotions very aggressively. And that's not how emotions should be treated within a man, a woman, a child, a dog, a bird. I don't care. Emotions should be treated fairly because everybody can feel that. And I do feel like Kenneth has brought certain low vibrations into Nicki's life. Wait, look at what card on the back of the deck. I didn't even realize this. I was just shuffling and talking. But I told you guys, one of his baby mamas is continuously pointing some, she might, I feel like someone has a breakup jar. It's way too clear for me to not say it to you guys. There is a breakup jar. And I wouldn't be shocked if Kenneth's baby mamas have teamed up with multiple jars and trying to get Kenneth, oh, you know, wow. You guys, behind the scenes, Kenneth baby mamas have tried to get him to have like foursomes with them. Anything they could to mess up the relationship. But also with the magician, Kenneth has always been very manipulative. Opportunist. I'm kind of getting the magician in the reverse energy. I know it's magician upright, but the way that I'm channeling this card right now is like magician in reverse, opportunist. Kenneth liked the idea of Nicki's power and Nicki's reign, right? Because she is powerful. Let's keep it a buck. She is the queen. I tell you guys, no matter what I say on this channel, I do believe Nicki is the queen. It's factual. It's in the music, right? I'm not stupid. But the truth is the truth. And Kenneth is one manipulative asshole. Yep, I'll say it. No issue with it. The star card, I'm telling you, look, it's like why would you not get with the star? Why would you not get with the person that has a bunch of money and the notoriety? Why would I not get with somebody like that? Kenneth is almost looking at everybody else like, duh, why would I not get with this woman? And look at what I was just saying. What the fuck? This magician to the star to this high priestess is creeping me out, you guys. Because I felt the energy of one of his baby mamas trying to put some kind of energy towards them. And the magician star and the high priestess back to back to back with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody continues to doing some form of work to obstruct a situation here. Nine of Swords to cause pain. Ace of Swords, Spirit is saying, I'm telling the God honest truth. But there's already been some kind of truth about Kenneth that Nicki has seen herself. And that she's known internally for a long time. That's another reason why the high priestess is out here, because I've told you guys before, Nicki is the high priestess. She does have a strong intuition. She does have what I call Caribbean lady talent. It's just, for me, I feel like Caribbean women, that intuition be so sharp and so keen. And I feel like maybe at a certain point, even Nicki knew that maybe, you know, her relationship was not only just gonna go through ups and downs, but you know, there were really gonna be times where with this Ace of Swords, it's almost like, what is going on, or what am I thinking, or what is he thinking? You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. And she's been feeling that way for a long time. This isn't nothing new. This has been going on since before Papa. Yeah, the sun card. Her son, the sun, yeah. Papa is really everything for Nicki. And she feels happy to have Papa. And I'm not saying that Kenneth doesn't love Nicki, because he does. And I'm not saying Nicki doesn't love Kenneth, because she does. But there is an immaturity level there, okay, within the both of them. I cannot lie. They both still have their immaturities that they need to work through, right? That happens in some relationships. That some relationships, people get together and they grow more mature together. Some people, they get together and it's just a lesson, but then they grow up afterwards. You know, I'm not God, so I'm not putting out no final say. That's not my job. But Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands, there have been instances where Nicki is just like, bro, this man is so fucking like controlling at times, even demeaning a little bit, making her feel a little bit angry, a little bit irritated. Three of Swords, yeah. Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. I feel like they're both trying to hold on, though. I do. I really, really do. So, entertainment purposes only. Thank you for the likes, shares, and the subscribes. Personal reading slots have been filling up, so please make sure you guys check out the email down below for personal readings. I really, really appreciate all the support, you guys. Check out those high vibrational channels. Dissolves negativity, dissolves black magic, dissolves evil eye, attracts money, magnet to happiness, vibration raisers. Check out those YouTube channels, you guys. Literally free medicine for people that are truly spiritual, truly empathic, like you and me. So please, 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 those YouTube channels I put in the description box, utilize them. People have been emailing me, telling me how much those YouTube channels really have helped them heal mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, in all kinds of ways. So it is my duty to help humanity. That's why I have this channel. It's not for validation reasons. It's not for vain reasons, because I really do think each and every one of us on this earth deserve to feel healing, love, and have a good ass bank account. So check those channels out. And I love you guys.